Hi guys, welcome again to Sunil Engineering Academy YouTube channel. As we all know, a special complete arithmetic series has been started in our channel and it has been running very successfully. This is another video as a part of that series and let's start the video. In this video, we will see the questions which are seen very frequently in the examinations, that is amount, number of coins, these type of questions. We are very familiar with these type of questions. The only fundamental we need to know to solve these type of questions is nothing but if we have two coins, and each coin is of 5 rupees, each coin is of 5 rupee denominations. We have two coins and each coin is of 5 rupee denominations. Then the total amount we have would be 2 times of the 5, that is 10 rupees. That is 10 rupees. We have two coins, each one of the denomination of 5 rupees, then the amount would be total of 10 rupees. The amount is equal to the product of the number of coins and the value. The amount would be the product of the number of coins and the value. If you have 10 coins of 1 rupee each, if you have 10 coins of 1 rupee each, then the amount would be 10 rupees. The amount is nothing but the product of the number of coins and the value of those coins. Okay, this is the only fundamental we need to know to solve these type of questions. Now let's move to the questions. In a bag, there are coins of 25 paisa, 10 paisa and 5 paisa are in the ratio of 1:2:3. If there are 30 rupees in all, how many 5 paisa coins are there? Read the question again. In a bag, the coins of 25 paisa, 10 paisa and 5 paisa are in the ratio of 1:2:3. And the total amount was 30 rupees. We need to find the number of coins of 5 paisa. Okay. Let us assume the 25 paisa, the number of 25 paisa coins, the ratio of we are given with the ratio of the coins. We are given with the ratio of the number of coins. Okay. Let us assume 25 paisa. The number of 25 paisa coins is 1. The number of 25 paisa coins is 1. And the number of 10 paisa coins is 2. And the number of 5 paisa coins is 3 as represented in the ratio itself. Okay. When we have 125 paisa, then the amount would be 25 paisa only. When we have two 10 paisa coins, the amount would be 20 paisa. When we have three 5 paisa coins, then the amount would be 15 paisa. The summation of that would give us 60 paisa. When we assume the number of coins as granted in the ratio, the amount becomes 60 paisa. But the actual amount given in the question was not 60 paisa, it was 30 rupees. 30 rupees. Just turn the 30 rupees into paisa to compare with that 60 paisa. 60 paisa is what is the amount we got from our assumption. But the actual value is 30 rupees and turns that 30 rupees into paisa, that means 3000 paisa. 1 rupee is equal to 100 paisa. We all know that 1 rupee is equal to 100 paisa. Then 30 rupees would be 100 paisa. That is 3000. That means 61 and 65. The value of 1 unit becomes 50. The value of 1 unit becomes 50. To get any answer, we have to multiply the ratio with 50 to get the denomination, to get the number of coins of 25 paisa, 10 paisa and 5 paisa respectively. When the 1 unit value becomes 50, we need to find the 5 coins, the number of coins of 5 paisa. The 5 paisa, 3, here 3 represents the number of 5 paisa coins. Here 3 represents the number of 5 paisa coins. When the value of 1 unit becomes 50, then the value of 3 units become 150. That is C. Option C, 150 would be our answer. The value of number of coins of 50 paisa would be the value of 3 units, that is nothing but 150. 150 coins are there. Okay, this is the very simplest way to solve this type of questions. We don't need to write these paisas also. P. When we are familiar with the questions, we can solve very easily by assuming 25 paisa, 10 paisa, 20 paisa, and 5 3s are 15 paisa, total of 60 paisa. 60 becomes 3000. That means the value of 1 unit would be 50, and one value of 3 units, we require the value of 3 units would be 150. This is what we are going to do in examinations. But for the sake of understanding, I wrote P, paisa, the P indicating paisas here. We don't, that is not essential to write the P's. Let's move to the another question. A bag contains rupees 510 in the form of 50 paisa, 25 paisa and 20 paisa coins in the ratio of 2:3:4. How many 25 paisa coins are there? Again, same type of question. This is the same type of question which we solved just now. Okay. Here also the number of coins, the ratio of the number of coins of 50 paisa, 25 paisa and 20 paisa was given in the ratio of 2:3:4. And the amount was 510 rupees. We need to find the number of 25 paisa coins. Okay. Let us assume again the number of 50 paisa coins were 2. The number of 50 paisa coins were 2. Then the amount would be, we got the amount, so we need to calculate the amount to compare with the 510. When we assume the 50 paisa coins, there are 2 50 paisa coins, then the amount would be 1 rupee. Then the amount would be 1 rupee. When there are 25 paisa, 325 paisa coins, when there are 325 paisa coins, then the amount would be 0.75 paisa or 3/4 of the rupee. When we got 420 paisa coins, when we got 420 paisa coins, that amount would be 80 paisa. That means 0.8 rupee. 0.8 rupee. Now the total amount becomes 1 rupee, and this is 155, 2.55 rupees, or we can say that as 255 paisa. 255 paisa. That 255 paisa is equal to 510 rupees. Here we wrote the 255 in terms of paisas, so write the 510 rupees in terms of paisas. 51 ones and 51 fives. 5 ones and 5 twos, that means 200. The value of 1 unit becomes 200. We need to find the number of coins of 25 paisa. Here 3 represents the number of coins, number of 25 paisa coins. When the value of 1 unit is 200, then the value of 3 units would be 600. The value of 3 units would be 600. That is option B. Option B, 600 would be our answer. This is one type of questions in number of coins model. That is, we are given with the ratio of the number of coins and the total amount, and we need to find some number of coins. And again, another type of question we are going to face in the examinations is to be given the values, the ratio of the values of the coins, and we need to find the number of coins. Here is the question. A bag contains 1 rupee, 50 paisa and 25 paisa coins. In a bag, there are 1 rupee, 50 paisa and 25 paisa coins. The ratio of their values, here we are given with the ratio of their values of the coins. The ratio of the values of the coins is in the ratio of 2:3:4. The total number of coins are 960. The number of coins, the total number of coins is 960. Then we need to find the number of 50 paisa coins. Okay. The ratio indicates the values of the coins. The ratio indicates the values of the coins. Let us assume the value of 1 rupee coins is 2, and the value of 50 paisa coins is 3, and the value of 25 paisa coins is 4, as granted in the ratio itself. If there are 2 rupees, of 1 rupee denominations, then the number of coins would be 2 only. The value of 2 rupees is 2. When We have 2 rupees in the denominations of rupee. The number of coins would be 2 only. 2. Here 3 indicates the 3 rupees. To get 3 rupees, we need 50 rupees, 50 paisa coins. The value of 50 paisa coins is 3 rupees. We assumed the value of 50 paisa coins as 3 rupees as given in the ratio itself. When we got 3 rupees in the denomination of 50 paisa, we need 6 coins. 6 coins. 2 50 paisa coins. 2 50 paisa coins are equal to 1 rupee. 1 rupee. That means to fulfill 1 rupee, we need 2 50 paisa coins. But to fulfill 3 rupees, we need 6 50 paisa coins. In the same way, to get 4 rupees, we need 16 25 paisa coins. 4 25 paisa coins, 4 25 paisa coins gives us 1 rupee. To get 4 rupees, we need 16 25 paisa coins. 16 25 paisa coins. According to us, the number of coins is 24. According to what we assumed, the number of coins is 24, but the actual number of coins given in the examiner in the question is 960. That is 40 times more than what we assumed. The actual number of coins 960 is 40 times more than what we assumed. To get the number of 50 paisa coins, the value 50 paisa, here 3 represents the value of the 50 paisa coins. The 1 unit value, the value of 1 unit is 40, then the value of 3 units would be 120. The value of 3 units would be 120 rupees. 120 rupees. But we need to find the number of coins here. To get 120 rupees, we need 240 50 paisa coins. 2 50 paisa coins collectively known as 1 rupee. To get 120 rupees, we need 240 coins of 50 paisa. Okay, that is why option C 240 would be our answer. And move to the next question. These are the simplest ways to solve these type of questions. I always give you the best way to solve any question. A bag contains 1 rupee, 50 paisa and 25 paisa coins. In a bag, there are coins of 1 rupee, 50 paisa and 25 paisa denominations. The ratio of their values is 5:4:1. Again, we are given with the ratio of the values of the coins, that is in the ratio of 5:4:1. The number of coins is 340. Then find the number of 25 paisa coins. We need to find the 25 paisa number of 25 paisa coins. Okay. Just take the value of 1 rupee as 5 and the value of 50 paisa is 4 rupees and the value of 25 paisa is 1 rupee as given in the ratio itself. We don't have a problem here. Let us assume the values as given in the values according to the given values in the ratio. To get 5 rupees, we need only 5 1 rupee coins. The value of 1 rupee coins is 5. To fulfill that, we need only 5 1 rupee coins, that is 5 coins. Again, to get 4 rupees, we assumed the values of those coins as 5 rupees, 4 rupees and 1 rupee. To get 4 rupees, we need 8 50 paisa coins. And to get 1 rupee, we need 4 25 paisa coins. Then the number of coins would be 17. But the actual number of coins given in the question was 340. This is the actual value is 20 times what we assumed. The actual value is 20 times of what we assumed. To get any answer, we need to multiply the ratio with 20 to get any answer. We need to find the 25 paisa coins, the number of 25 paisa coins. The value of 25 paisa coins according to what we assumed is 1 rupee, but the actual value would be 1 into 20, that is 20 rupees. To get 20 rupees or to make 20 rupees, we need 80 25 paisa coins. To make 20 rupees, we need 80 25 paisa coins because 4 25 paisa coins collectively known as 1 rupee. That is why to make 20 rupees, we need 80 25 paisa coins, that is Option D, 80 would be our answer. And the next question is, a bag contains 3 types of coins, that is 1 rupee, 50 paisa and 25 paisa coins, a total of 175 coins. If the total value of the coins of each kind is the same, then the total amount in the bag is. Bag contains the denominations of rupee, 50 paisa and 25 paisa, 5 paisa coin. Total number of coins is 175. And the value of the coins of the each denomination is same. We need to find the total amount in the bag. Let us assume there is 1 rupee of each kind of denominations. There is 1 rupee of each kind. Then to get 1 rupee, we need only one coin. Let each 1 rupee, let each kind is 1 rupee. To make 1 rupee, 1 rupee coin is required. That is 1. To make 1 rupee, 250 paisa coins are required. That is 2. And to make 1 rupee, 4 25 paisa coins are required. That is 4. The total number of coins would be 7. But the actual number of coins given in the question is 175. That is 175. 7 to 35, 7, 25 times. That means the value of 1 unit is 25. We need to tell the total amount in the bag. We assumed that each one is 3, each kind of denomination is 1 rupee. That means there are 3 rupees. There are 3 rupees in total. If the value of 1 is 25, then the value of 3 would be 75. That 75 would be our answer. That is option A. 75 would be our answer. And the next one. A box contains 56 rupees in the form of coins of 1 rupee, 50 paisa and 25 paisa. The number of 50 paisa coins is double the number of 25 paisa coins and 4 times the number of 1 rupee coins. How many 50 paisa coins are there? In a box, there are 56 rupees in total in the denomination of 1 rupee, 50 paisa and 25 paisa. And another condition was given that the number of 50 paisa coins is double the number of 25 paisa coins and 4 times the number of 1 rupee coins, and we need to find how many 50 paisa coins are there. Okay. There are 3 denominations, that is 1 rupee, 50 paisa and 25 paisa. The ratio of the number of coins was the number of 50 paisa coins is double the number of 25 paisa coins. The number of 50 paisa coins is double the number of 25 paisa coins and 4 times the number of 1 rupee coins. This is 4 times of the 1 rupees coins. Let us assume the number of 1 rupee coins is 1. Then the number of 50 paisa coins is 4 times of the 1 rupee coins, that is 4. Here the condition is given. The number of 50 paisa coins is 4 times the number of 1 rupee coins. We assume the 1 rupee coins is 1. Then the number of 50 paisa coins would be 4. And the number of 50 paisa coins is double the number of 25 paisa coins. The number 4 is double of what the number of 25 paisa coins, that then the number of 25 paisa coins would be 2. Here the ratio 1:4:2 satisfies the given condition. Okay. We need to find how many 50 paisa coins are there. The value of the box is 56 rupees. The value of box is given as 56 rupees. When we have one coin of 1 rupee, the value would be 1 rupee. And when we have 4 50 paisa coins, then the value would be 2 rupees. The values of those would be, this is 1 rupee, this is 2 rupees. And when we have 2 25 paisa coins, the value would be 0.5. That means half rupee. The total would be 3.5 rupees. But the given value is 56 rupees. That is, the given value is 56 rupees. Just transfer this decimal into 0 that side. 5 ones and 5 16s. That means the value of 1 unit is 16. The value of 1 unit is 16. We need to tell the number of 50 paisa coins. The 50 paisa coins is 4. When the value of 1 unit is 16, then the value of 4 units would be 64. Where is that? Option B. 64 would be our answer. When the value of 1 unit is 16, to get the correct answers, we need to multiply any number with 16 to get the correct answer. So that is 64. Next one. Here is the next one. A collection of 33 rupees coins, 33 coins, sorry. A collection of 33 coins consisting of 5 paisa, 10 paisa and 25 paisa has a value of 3 rupees 30 paisa. If there are 3 times as many 5 paisa as 25 paisa and one of as many 10 paisa as 5 paisa, how many 10 paisa coins are there? Very good question. Just pause the video and read the question again. There are 33 coins. There are total number of 33 coins consisting of 5 paisa, 10 paisa and 25 paisa. And the value of those altogether is 3 rupees and 30 paisa. And the number of coins are as given if there are 3 times as many 5 paisa as 25 paisa. The number of 5 paisa coins would be 3 times the number of 25 paisa and one of as many 10 paisa as 5 paisa. The 10 paisa coins are one of as many 10 paisa as 5 paisa. How many 10 paisa coins are there? Okay. There are 3 kinds of rupees. There are 3 kinds of coins are there. That is 5 paisa, 10 paisa and 25 paisa. The denomination of the coins are given by 5 paisa, 10 paisa and 25 paisa. Okay. If there are 3 times as many 5 paisa as 25 paisa, the number of 5 paisa coins are 3 times. Look at this condition. If there are 3 times as many 5 paisa as 25 paisa, there are 3 times of the 5 paisa coins, then 25 paisa. Then let us assume the number of 25 paisa coins is 1. Then the number of 5 paisa coins would be 3 times of the 1, that is 3. Okay. And the next condition is one of as many 10 paisa as 5 paisa. 5 paisa coins. The one of as many 10 paisa as 5 paisa. The 10 paisa coins are nothing but the one half of the 5 paisa coins. That is 3 by 2. The 5 paisa coins are 3. Then the 10 paisa coins would be one half of the 5 paisa coins, that is 3 by 2. If you simplify this ratio, it is going to be 6:3:2. 6:3:2 would be the ratio between the coins, ratio of the coins. Okay. But there are 33 coins. But according to the question, there are 33 coins. Now, compare this. The sum of the 6 plus 3, 9 plus 2, that is 11. 11 becomes 33. According to us, according to the numbers we assumed, the number of coins is 11, but the actual number of coins is 33. That is nothing but 3 times the value. To get the correct answer, we need to multiply any number with 3. We need to find the number of 10 paisa coins. The number of 10 paisa coins according to us is 3, but the actual number would be 3 times of what we assumed, that is 9. 3 times of 3, that is 9. Number of 10 paisa coins would be 9. Option B would be our correct answer. Next one. A man has 21 in the form of 50 paisa and 25 paisa coins. If the total number of coins is 52, find the number of 25 paisa coins. A man has 21 rupees. A man has 21 rupees. And the denomination of coins are 50 paisa and 25 paisa. There are 52 coins altogether. We need to find the number of 25 paisa coins. Okay. There are 2 types of coins and the number of coins is 52 and the amount is 21. We need to find the number of 25 paisa coins. Okay. Let us assume there are 50 paisa coins only. Let us assume all the coins are of the same kind of 50 paisa. Then 50 paisa coins gives us 20 rupees of 26. When we assume that the all coins are the same kind and those are 50 paisa coins, then 52 there are 52 coins are there. Then the amount would be half of the 52. 50 paisa coins going to give us 1 rupee. Then 50 paisa coins going to give us 26 rupees. But the actual number given in the question is 21 rupees. That is 21 rupees. According to us, according to what we assume that all the coins of the same kind of 50 paisa, then the rupees would have been 26 rupees, but the actual amount of the rupees was 21 rupees only. there is 5 rupees deficit than what we assumed. We have assumed all paisas are of same kind of 50 paisa, but there are some coins of 25 paisa coins also. The difference between the values of the what we assumed the actual value is 25 paisa. The difference between 50 paisa and 25 paisa is 25 paisa. And in terms of rupees, there is 5 rupees difference. 5 rupees is nothing but 500 paisa, and the difference between the coins of 50 paisa and 25 paisa is nothing but 25 paisa, 25 ones and 25 20s. Then the number of 25 paisa coins is 20. Then the number of 25 paisa coins is 20. Okay, this is the best method to solve these questions. We can solve these questions from the allegation also. That is in that allegation method involves some calculation. But when we can think wisely, then we can solve the questions very easily instead of employing any methods. Let me explain you once again. In the question, there are two types of coins, namely 50 paisa and 25 paisa coins. But let us assume, I request you to assume that all the coins are of the same kind of 50 paisa. We can assume all the coins of same kind of 25 paisa also. No problem at all. Just let us assume all the coins of the same kind of 50 paisa, and there are 52 coins. 52 coins of 50 paisa, that means half rupee, is going to give us 26 rupees. But the actual value according to the question is 21 rupees. 21 rupees. There is a difference of 5 rupees, that is 500 paisa, between what we assumed and what is the actual value. Then why this 5 rupees difference is coming from? Then why the difference 5 rupees is coming from? The difference is between what we assumed and what the actual values. We assumed all the coins are of the same kind of 50 paisa, but there are some coins of 25 paisa coins also. Then that difference should have been coming from the difference of this 50 paisa and 25 paisa. The difference between 50 paisa and 25 paisa is nothing but 25 paisa. When we divide that 500 paisa with 25, gives us 20. That 20 is the number of 25 paisa coins. That is the required answer. Another question of the same kind. A sum of 36.90 is made up of 180 coins of either 10 paisa or 25 paisa coins. Find the number of 10 paisa coins. There is a sum of 36 rupees and 90 paisa and made up of 180 coins of the denomination of either 10 paisa, 25 paisa. And we need to find the number of 10 paisa coins. Let us assume again there are only same kind of coins. The coins are of the same kind. We can take coins of the 10 paisa or 25 paisa coins. We can assume as coins are of the same kind of 10 paisa or 25 paisa. Okay. I am assuming that there are coins of same kind of 25 paisa and there are 180 coins. When we have 180 coins of 25 paisa denomination, then the rupees, in terms of rupees, would be 4 coins. That means 25 paisa is nothing but 1/4 of the rupee. Then the amount of the money coming from the 180 coins of 25 paisa would be 45 rupees. 45 rupees. But the actual number of rupees given in the question is 36.90. Then the difference between what we assumed and what the actual value is 8.10. That is 810 paisa. The difference between the actual value of 36.90 and what we attained according to us is 8 rupees and 10 paisa. That is in terms of paisas is 810 paisa. 810 paisa. But why the difference of 810 paisa is coming from? Where the difference is coming from? The difference is coming from the difference between what we assumed and what the actual coins. We assumed all are 25 paisa coins, but there are some 10 paisa coins. The difference between the 25 paisa and 10 paisa is nothing but 15 paisa. 15 paisa. That gives us 54. Then the number of 10 paisa coins are 54. The number of 10 paisa coins are 54. This is the best method to solve this type of questions. These are all the questions related to the amount and number of coins which are frequently asked in the any competitive examination, and I hope you understand, and I solved it and I'll solve all these questions in the best way. I hope you enjoyed the session, and please subscribe our channel, like the video, and share to your friends, and hit the bell icon to get the instant notification whenever I upload a video. You will get a notification, and please share the video to your friends, and let's meet in the next session. Thank you.